Hey everyone, it's splooshIRL and I'm bringing you some Dota 2 with Zeus mid. I did get random gold in this AP public game, so I kind of went a little nut extra with the branches. So if I didn't get the random gold, I probably would, I don't know, and some people in Han used to get just straight bottle first with this guy, and that kind of works because his first skill is so good at last hitting. The trick is you do an auto attack and then a lightning after it, which adds up to a total damage, as opposed to trying to just do last hits with melee. But I don't know, I used to not do that. I used to get the intelligence items and branches and then work my way up to a bottle. Look at that, I never knew that. There's this guy trying to get me over here. What's up, dude? So yeah, my team didn't check runes, but it all works out. I got highest last hits in the game, which is pretty sexy. That guy may have been able to hook me. Bad communication from the other team, and lucky for me. So, oh, I got something coming to me already. Oh, wards. I guess that was timely. You know, I don't really usually get wards mid that often, but having the extra gold probably gave me a little bit of a safe feeling. You know, the thing is that usually mid is a bit of an arms race. First you try to get your bottle, and then you try to get, what is it? From a bottle you try to get the boots, and then try to get rune control, and you hope that you have wards. If you guys are watching my last hits there, I'd say that was pretty much as good as it gets with Zeus. And a lot of it is because of usage of that third skill. I'm really just going to work. I'm going to be quite honest with you. One of the reasons I picked this video is because I feel like I played so strongly on the fundamentals. You know, I fundamentally played a strong game. I got last hits and just utilized this character as best I could. You can add comments in the description if you disagree. I think I would definitely try bottle first if I didn't get the random gold, just because I see here how much the first skill and my last hits were able to do some work. Against a melee, I could see, I don't know, I really don't know. I mean, against a melee, I could see bottle first working good just because of his inability to harass me. And with a ranged, maybe it might be harder. To be honest, I mean, the bottle heals you too, so you're getting the mana and you're getting the health back. So I don't know. A lot of it too is you got to get that first rune, but you could do pulls, you know, and then have a courier pull, and then use your first money to get a flying courier to be just that much more effective. But whatever. Of course, this wasn't live. I do have the live game recorded, but it was so littered with random comments and ventrilo from people who weren't even in the game that it became distracting. But I will say that in the very first moments I saw that I was going to lane against Pudge mid, I was kind of scared to death, and I kind of cursed, if you will. You know, as a whole, though, things are working out for me. The illusions give me the confidence to not be hooked. They're kind of my little human shields. And just from my awesome sauce of last hitting, and the thing about Zeus is when he's getting last hits, he's also pecking away at the enemy. And by the way, look at my skills. This is how I would always recommend it. You go first skill, third skill, and then you just max out the second skill. Ideally, you're starting to get enough mana and everything where you can really scare some people off with that third skill, or second skill, and then go from there. I'd say the biggest frustration with playing Zeus is how long the cooldown on his ultimate is. You really don't want to waste it, but you know, it is what it is. Getting the staff on this hero won't make his ult any faster either. It's just kind of a bummer, but you know, it goes through. So in this game, I still don't know if I've got my Zeus mojo down. I feel like he's more powerful because of Chalice and I don't know, just physics of Heroes of New Earth. But in this game, I think this is my second time ever playing the hero in this game, so I'm still sort of learning the feel for things. I really approve of my build order in this game, but it's not the only one you would go. So we'll get more into that later. As you can see here, look at my last hits. I am double the next guy. So I'm really doing some serious work. I wonder what my gold per minute is right now. Let's check that out. Why not? Pudgy Poo's going up to crit. I called this, by the way, with my award. I saw Pudge chilling there and doing nothing, and then I screamed at the pink guy, even though he seems to not be playing very concerned. Let's see here, gold per minute, how am I doing? Wow, 330 gold per minute with no kills, so just doing it with last hits. See there, I'm really not afraid of this guy. I feel the power at this point. I really just got the magic wand to free up item slot space. I get that item a lot, and it is what it is. I at this point just want the rune more than I want the last hit there. It's just a priority thing. I think here I go for a gank. Now, if you guys don't know, everyone should. And actually maybe we'll learn together during this video, but I know for a fact the second and third skill show invisible units. So that was okay, but it's within a radius. So whatever you hit, it's within a radius of that. Because you notice I used second skill on Rubik, but I didn't see the Sand King, so then I ulted because I knew I'd see him when I ult. You can ult the invisible, and then Sand King was made visible, got scared, ran away, almost got away, and then wait, hold on a minute. I'm wrong, aren't I? Oh crap. Because I ulted to kill him. So wait, yeah, second skill did reveal the Sand King, right? Anywho, that was the goal. I knew the guy's invisible, and this is pub game, so obviously I random here, so this is no counter pick. But I'd say Zeus is a pretty solid counter to Sand King just because he sits and chill. He likes to chill. It's hard to say he's 100% definite counter to like invisible carries though, especially like super fast ones like Clinks or something. I mean, definitely, I can. Clinks is actually a great example because I don't know that Clinkses get BKBs very often. But you hit him with that second skill, then you follow it up with an ultimate. It's pretty good stuff, and he goes invisible, but maybe let your team do some work, let him think he's getting away, and then you hit him with that ult. I mean, let's be honest, the ult is kind of a kill steal ability. It is what it is. I got another ward, so you notice there I chose to save the next ward because I don't feel like there's any threat of being ganked from bottom. And another thing, it's too bad I don't know he has the rune, so I'm checking something that's not there. If you look at the lineup, there's really nothing I'm scared of except for Sand King, and he's top, always visible. You always want to, in the beginning of a game, look at what the opposition has available to it and decide, what's going to come get you. I think at this point I don't think I have my bottle because I handed it to Courier and it just gave it back to me. But regardless, we know he's roaming around. He could. Oh no, I was gonna say he could have bit me, but he did bite me. But no big deal. Easy stuff. So that was a nice little gank. So at this point, I'm kind of like, hey, what the heck? I still have my bottle. I'm sitting at. Oh, look at Bounty Hunter's doing some things. Getting some farm. So yeah, I bought wards. It's not always my favorite thing, but I'm doing so well. And you look at my lineup, we talked about the other team, but look at my lineup, I'm pretty much the closest thing to a support hero in this game, which is quite sad. But this isn't something rare, and you should be prepared for these circumstances when you're playing Dota 2. So I play slightly selfish in that my wards are helping me out, but at the same time, I'm able to call out ganks and protect. At this point, a teammate actually yells at me for not calling missing on Pudge, but I mean, we just killed the guy, so it's up to him to be aware of those kind of things. You know, I don't think anyone expects callouts on, you know, murders. And then when you see someone's dead, you should always check what lane they were in. Are they back in their lane yet? Mid's pretty obvious. You don't see anyone mid, you know, so yeah, that's just my take on that. And I bought some more wards because I'm feeling slightly bit rich here. My favorite item and what I'm going for is the push stick, the force staff. Force staff is like a cheap poor man's blink. It's perfect for getting away from Pudgy Poo there. And, you know, maybe getting out of Sand King's ultimate as well. But to be honest with you, it's one of those things where I'd probably get it even if there wasn't any super obvious uses for it. Because it's cheap, it gives you the mana you want, and it's an entry into combat and it's an escape from combat. So I use it just really well in this game. It's at times. I fail sometimes too. There's always going to be some failures. At this point, I'm hoping to go invis behind the tower and get some free kills, but my team does such a great job that it isn't even necessary. Now I'm thinking maybe someone will TP in, not expecting me to be here. It doesn't happen, I don't think. And you can see on the map, no one's around, but we don't know this, and I actually think I ult right here, maybe? Am I gonna ult? Yeah, there it is. And I realized, wow, there's nobody here. I feel like I just wasted a lot of time. So we're moving on. At this point, I have the money. Oh, yeah, I just need the courier, but I guess I'm going to upgrade the courier so it can get here. Again, I'm playing that support role, and I have the money to spend, so why not? I mean, 50 last hits on Zeus, not bad at all. Now, it's interesting because you said just Clinks just left the game. That becomes a bit of drama. I actually expect he's not going to come back. That's why no one's pausing. He never said anything to us, but you know, you can be a bit of a pessimist when you play this game because so many things can go wrong. He does end up coming back though, even after the timer expires. So luckily nobody pieced out on us. I imagine we felt pretty confident, so that's why no one left. I'm gonna have faith that my team can carry this game, considering especially that they're playing a lot of carries and seem to have some pretty decent farm. So there's that. However, at least in Heroes of New Earth, you could consider Zeus a semi-carry and actually get some interesting items that I haven't even proven in this game work or not. For example, Frostwolf Skull, or what's that freeze item called? Damn it, what's the freeze item called? The one that slows people when you auto attack. Brain fart. But anyway, it doesn't matter. In Heroes of New Earth, whenever you hit someone with lightning, that spell would snare people. It's expensive, I understand, but it gives you survivability and it makes you able to snare, and it goes through, you know, BKB, so it makes you kind of useful against those melee carries for kiting. So, I mean, Zeus could do some serious things in Heroes of New Earth. In this game, I'm a little bit more skeptical because this game is so, like, it's kind of this turtley game, and that's just, you know, if the game goes long enough, Zeus does become kind of not that great. He doesn't have any natural escape mechanisms. He's kind of like a ganker, but he can do some serious damage, and he plays sort of like a ganker DPS support magic user role, I guess. And some interesting things, like his ult. If you use his ult and no one's next to you, it does, you know, at max level like 600 damage, I think, maybe, or 600 with the scepter. Let's see, what is it? I'll check right here. Yeah, 460 damage without the scepter. So, you know, that's 460 for the entire team. That's a lot of damage overall. It's burst, it lets you kill steal, hits all around the map. Yeah. But if you time, like, say, a force staff into a group of 5 people, then you get it bonused with the static field, which is 11% health reduction. Causes damage proportional to their current health. So, say if you have 2,000 hit points, that would be roughly over 200 damage, right? And that's on initiation, so you shouldn't really try to play Zeus as like a kill stealer in a team fight. You want to kind of 4-step into a full team, launch your ult, which you then do, in theory, 5 times that 11%, right? So you hit, if you do it perfectly, you hit everybody. Then you're doing like the 600 with Scepter, and then that's 5 times everybody, right? So that's like 55% damage to like every player. So I'd say that's pretty solid, wouldn't you? No, this Necrolite just is food all game. He's so low health, gets fed on. Notice Clinks is still not back yet. So you see what I'm saying? His ultimate becomes redonkulous, and then you finish him with the one lightning. They may go invisible, but you've made vision for your teammates. Blah blah blah. You dominate. Very cool hero. Wow, I love how I attacked that tower once. And I just noticed I canceled that guy's ult. It's pretty good stuff. This poor Sand King is countered pretty good by what we're doing. I mean, that chick later on can do AoE silences to stop him. She can nuke invisible. I can lightning to make him visible. I mean, that's just dumb stuff. You see here, I just told him that's pretty fail maneuver there. He omitted that. Still funny on top of the last hits. I mean, obviously it's because I'm amazing, but also because my teammates are probably not amazing, which isn't too uncommon. At this point, getting a little boring. We're just chasing that guy off. I am probably thinking right now we need to place some wards, and we'll place one. I wonder where I'm going to place it. My guess is I'm going to try to cover. Alright, so this is going to be a pause. I'm going to fast forward to when the pause is over. Alright, and we're back. So, Clinks is still gone. We gave up waiting. I don't know how long we waited. It was a few minutes. But there we go. Clinks reconnected. Yay, we're back in business. Oh, wow. And then Bounty Hunter counters the Sand King. The poor bugger. Sand King's like definitely top tier, but it's not good for him playing against us right now. Wow, look at just all those counter wards there. Wonder what that's about. I don't remember seeing that.
Top tower is under attack.
So yeah, my hero's good against carries, squishies, invisibles, and they have the Lancer. I do not deserve to get away with this. I think I was actually aiming to go into the Roshan pit, but it didn't seem to matter. I did get away. Might seem silly to mention it now, but back in when I ganked top lane and Sand King killed our Dragon Knight, I could have jumped through the trees, knocked the trees down, and got through and saved that guy's life. That was kind of my fail, but I was talking and didn't mention it, but I'm sure anyone watching would notice that. I'm sitting on a lot of money right now because I haven't decided what to spend it on. This teleport boots, he's kind of an interesting pick by me. I think honestly I did it because I still wasn't decided on what I want to do, and these guys are getting rocked. Damn, it's a double kill. And so yeah, that was pretty awesome. This is probably my indecision, and what I like about getting the boots early is you have that extra slot that's usually used by, the teleport scroll. That helps me to be a bit of a ward bitch without sacrificing maybe an item. And this is really just me trying to buy more time to decide what I want to do for items next. I'm kind of judging, and in this game I'm really thinking like, okay, should I try to be sort of like a carry Zeus or play a bit more of a support role? I'm looking at like the health and like how much hits the other team can take. It seems like Sand King's going to be squishy, Lancer's going to be squishy, Necrolite's going to be squishy, and I'm loaded with carries on my team. So I don't need to feel like responsible for everything. Not a lot of stun on my team,
Radiant's courier
so
has been killed.
I'm just going for some burst. So I end up deciding on getting the ultimate scepter, the Aghanim's scepter. I see I got haste. Not there in time, but should be able to do some work on this guy.
You need some meat.
I'm kind of scared because another dude came in. And I figure maybe that guy could finish him, but nope. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going in. Now this guy might have been able to hook me to save his life. Well, no, it wouldn't have, because he didn't have his bite. So I guess that was a waste. Or there was no way he could have done anything about it.
Radiant's bottom tower
I have to
is under
imagine
attack.
with Klink's back and the way I'm playing right now that my team is, or the other team probably is about ready to want to quit, which is always good. Demoralizing a team is a good way to win because people just start giving up and then you're all set. Oh, another interesting thing about what's going on here. Do you notice I have my first skill up to 4 points? I normally don't do that. What I normally do is go stats for the extra hit points. But because I'm getting the scepter, and you see the item I just picked up, which the point booster, I decide I'd rather just go with more burst damage and less survivability. You know, because just going for the scepter is going to give me health and mana. So we might as well go with the burst. If I missed anything. One thing that I've seen people do is maybe Force Staff and Blink, or just Blink on this hero. It can work. It's good for if you have a really great initiating team. I wouldn't really classify my team as amazing initiators, and they're super dependent on visibility without any real disable. So I'm not feeling the Blink concept. Also, I want to just get meaty. In these kind of games, going for the survivability is usually better than trying to be all DPS. Especially in a caster situation like this. Think of it like you're playing against ult there to make him visible. And he gets his ult up anyway, but then I can Force Staff out of it. And here we go. And you guys finished. Yeah, picture like the stupid wolf, the lycanthrope or whatever the hell it's called. His whole thing is, you know, BKB, run at you full speed and beat you to death. If you can't survive long enough for that pounding, you're not going to do any DPS. So it's pretty much always a good idea to get sort of a tanky concept. That's why even in the concept of getting the frost item, let me see if I can find out the name of that item, because it's just driving me nuts. Go to free cam.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
What is that thing called? It's out of my face. Yeah, so people are getting raped over here. Scotty, thank you. Worst brain fart ever. Yeah, so if you go Scotty, obviously you're going to have hit points. I haven't even determined if I want to go Scotty with this hero, but let's see actually before I get out of here. What are the recommended items on this hero anyway? Well, it's not going to show me. Damn it. Maybe it will if I pick myself. Oh, there we go. So I got Blink Dagger like I was saying. Spoiler alert, after I'm going to get refreshers because of the way I'm going, more of like a support DPS. People go with Yules, which I guess is kind of the Genki concept with a little bit more mana, and the movement speed is always nice. And then Sheepstick, that's an option I could have gone too. Wasn't feeling the Sheepstick though in this game, definitely. But I could see Sheepstick being sort of a semi-carry option for going in there and just doing some work. I really don't regret my options though in this game. But yeah, definitely, there you go. Sheepstick would be a great sort of semi-carry conceptual item. Let's go back to player perspective, even though playing with the tunnel vision might be a little boring at this point. But just letting my team farm, just trying to maintain room control, keeping the wards up. Well, also, now see, I have the free slot. I had 1,000 gold, so there you go. I just bought probably. How much you want to bet? I bought an axe for more survivability. Let's see. Ugh, that's not going to show it. I can't. Won't let me. Yep, but you can see I'm bringing the courier to myself right now. Let me get the screen out of the way. And oops, somebody's messing with the courier. But watching the team, and I have like a ganker's mentality right now. I'm looking for some kind of vulnerable person. You can see we have aggressive wards. Got wards over in their base, so their jungle's pretty much occupied by vision, and they're playing super defensive. I mean, it's basically the last death rattle or addle. Man, I suck at these terms. Oh, look at that! I got the axe, so more survivability. But yeah, you can tell just by the way the other team's playing that they're playing kind of defeated, and you know, look how aggressive I'm getting right now. I want to sort of start something, hoping that they don't know there's more of us here. And the team gets a little crazy here, and I keep going back and forth. So, you know, the thing about this game is when you're playing with people you don't know, you really don't know their personalities, and they may judge a situation winnable that you don't agree with. What's interesting is here you see that they're all fake. Of course, at the moment you don't know that. But and it really shouldn't have been me going to this tower, but I mean, who else is going to do it? I don't trust anyone on my team to you know, get up here, so I do it. And I get an ult in there. It's always good to get godlike for free. And my team got a kill after my nuke, so now I'm going to help him because you can see the guy's like running to me, I guess. Now I'm outnumbered, so I'm going to run. Oh, I think I'm going to try some big things here, actually. And screw you guys. You got juked, sort of. Not really. That's the power of the Force Staff. And now what is my teammate doing? So I'm kind of keeping an eye on things. You know, that hero is really confusing. It's like I can barely tell the difference between him and his pets. So I set up. This guy starts running. Now I can cover him if he gets hooked or a bit. But now see, what's he doing? You know? And I'm kind of just chilling, like, guys, we can back now. There's really no point in this. And I start running, but look, they're attacking this guy. And die for it. Not smart. It's really, you just gotta think, like, what am I accomplishing right now? Being a carry and not farming, that's the victory for them. Ideally, their only hope of winning is that Phantom Lancer gets big. If you look at the last hits right now, you can see that that's not going so well for him. But let's see here. Let's check the gold per minute. Wow, now 400 gold per minute on the Bounty Hunter. That's pretty cool. And that's probably the power of his ultimate, because any kills give him money. And my team's going crazy again. And dying for it. Looks like, I mean,
middle tower is under attack.
Profit has the right idea.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Trying to push. Here, I'm just trying to see if what I can do to this guy. I just oh, did I just lightning creep? That was weird. And see, ultimate staff. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. 29 minutes. Got travels, force staff, and ultimate staff. It's pretty sweet. And I have my level 3 alt level, and I'm exactly level 16. So this is amazing, right? Like, you know, when you're mid and you're level 16, now 17, and you got the stat, you know, Aghanim staff. You know that this is gonna seriously hurt somebody. You know, this is the most key moment for your hero. When you really want to think about it, every single second beyond this point, I start to suck more. By the way, this Joe guy, he taught me a cool trick with the Chaos Knight. I did not know this. This is just my ignorance of the game, I guess. But, oh crap. And I'm gonna die here. See, I force staffed too fast. That was really, really dumb of me. Still got away though. Well, no, I didn't get away, but I survived long enough. But anyway, yeah, that was dumb of me. What I should have done is just try to juke, hit some line of sight, and then force step immediately, either up a hill or something or whatever. But I think I actually do that twice in a row, and both times I curse myself out dramatically. Anyway, yeah, the thing about Chaos Knight that I was impressed with this game is the guy. Let's see, I got some time. Let's go look. Go back to free cam. Turn this off. The Chaos Knight. Yeah, he's gonna go. You can see Yasha. He's going for the Manta. Oh crap! Is it called Manta in this game? God, I'm so brainwashed. It is Manta! Yay, I said an item right. Geomancer and Heroes of North. Yeah, so he uses his ult, he uses the Manta, and then he teleports on someone. And it literally creates a circle around the person he teleports on, and they cannot get away. It's ridiculous. And this guy has Radiance. And it explains his last hits. Radiance is so good. I mean, not good on Bounty Hunter per se. Kind of a weird choice, but you know, if you got the farm and the other team doesn't, you can do some silly stuff. Let's see, last hits. Wow, I'm outlasting a dude with Radiance. What in the world's he doing? Yeah, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna walk in. Did I say my ult? Oh no, my ult's on cooldown. And, okay, there's another example of me using my blink too quickly. I probably could have blinked right, also using the trees in the hill to my advantage. Ugh. Ugly. Alright, I think they probably get... There's no way they don't get mid-tower right now. That was horrible. Yeah, okay, so that should be the end of my sucking. Let's check the scoreboard here. I am 10-2 and 9. Pretty solid. Our Clinks is feeding like hell with 1 and 9. Not very good. Chaos Knight, not very impressive at 5 and 6. Bounty Hunter kind of doing things right, I suppose. I mean, he's got his farm, not very many deaths. And Prophet, not so good. So, this is not my team carrying by any means here. So yeah, I guess they're gonna get 2 towers out of this. That sucks. Just the way things go. God, I hope this guy doesn't die.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
What in the world with this guy? I remember being upset right there.
We send you
Okay, there's me. Oh, look at me. How'd I sneak right in there? Look at me. I force staff right into that. So you see that? That ult scared him away pretty good. And then Bounty Hunter gets to chase people around with Radiance and Super Speed. This guy using his ult like an idiot. This guy should be pretty darn dead. And I could not believe that was real. Guy underestimated our burst damage. I got Clinks chasing this guy around. Who mech'd himself? Totally wasting time. But hey, Clinks has not made many good decisions in this game. His amazing 220 gold per minute. Let's see, what's he going for? His items are super scatterbrained. Usually, you're going to want to go for, and here I go forgetting names again. I call it the flower, but on Clinks, you're going to... Everyone knows this. You're going to know it before I even say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. You want the orchid. I guess it's kind of, it could be called flower. I guess that's where flower came from. Again, Heroes of North. So I'm kind of scared here, especially now you got hooks, and oh god. Lucky I didn't get ulted. Oh, I think I'm dead. Am I dead? Ooh, thank you. Chaos Knight just saved my life. And get juked. That bird guy screwed up by thinking I went up, and I did not. Good stuff. The thing is, that's tough for me to criticize with the Force Staff is I'm so scared, especially in a situation like that, to get ulted by Pudge that I just want out. I'm not going to trust my team to silence or get me out. Now, do these guys do any damage? What is with these guys? Wow, they hit pretty hard. Why is their damage so high? Look at that. Plus 70? And Spirit Bear. Am I the only one seeing this? Visage Spirit Bear? Gotta look at this guy. Summon Familiars. 2 blind Familiars. That's gotta be like a bug or something, right? Spirit Bear. Look at this bounty hunter trolling these guys. They're so silly, these two guys. They, like, go farm. Do something useful. Yeah, I bet you I have wards. Yep. See how predictable I can see. And it's not because I remember. It's just because that's the smart thing to do right now. There's no wards on the map. And there needs to be. So boom, there's a ward. Enemy. Oh, the enemy team has a ward there too. So they saw me place that. They'll probably counter it if they're smart. But finances are an issue. And I ward here as well. Now warding here is an aggressive ward because I can see here and still see here and pretty much see the Congo attempt. You know, that's not always the ward you want because you can kind of miss things up here. I do ward here a lot because I don't like it to be counter warded. I think people predict the ward to be here a lot, but I do ward here. That's sort of like a mild aggressive ward because it's nice to see this part of the hill. But just letting my team farm, kind of playing security guard, hoping something will happen. I kind of don't remember the mentality of my team right now, other than everybody gather. Just one of them separate right now. We're hoping to pick one off. One of them to be a little too aggressive, using my teammates as vision. That guy's barely taking damage from me. Now I'm seeing this is a big ult moment right here. Did some things. My team finishes it up. Yeah, Pudge was expecting me to follow him after that ult, so that's why I backed up a bit there. I'm more effective kind of hanging out back here. You know, honestly with Zeus, you don't auto-attack very much. I mean, don't get me wrong, you do. And when you get kind of boss mode in the beginning of the game, you can kind of be... people run away from you so much, you can sneak some auto-attacks in. But in all my games ever playing like the Zeus character, the actual amount of times you really roll in with an auto-attack, it's pretty rare. I mean, it's pretty much like a stun kind of gank, there's no way you can die kind of moments. But other than that, it's just not the way he rolls. His auto-attack is so small. It's not bad either, it's not like it's bad damage, but it is a very long animation, and it's totally a balance issue. Anyone... oh god, look at me. I got Diffusal to death, or... yeah, Diffusal. There was a time, actually, this is an interesting balance moment, in the very beginning of Beta in Heroes of New Earth, Zeus had like an epically amazing attack animation. And he actually became like literally like the #1 hero in the game. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. He was the best. And it got to such a point where they nerfed his animation, I believe even like twice. Like once and then again. To the point where it's like this really slow, horrible animation. And you know, when you play this game and you see what kind of attack animation your character has, you have to keep in mind that literally that animation is a balance decision that people spent potentially hours thinking about. And when you give certain heroes a perfect attack animation, that can literally move them from like mid to barely used to one of the best heroes in the game. And it's pretty impressive when you think about it like that. It really is. I mean, I think it's me. It's interesting. It's interesting what's going on here, by the way. I gotta read this guy's abilities. I know he can steal speed from people. How is he taking so many hits? Resist per layer? Barrier protecting from physical and magical attacks. If you refuse damage from a player, 1 layer is removed and takes time to recover. Interesting. That must be what all those bars above his head are. You know, I played Dota 1, but a lot of the heroes, not a lot, but heroes are different. What? One hero that's different is like Bounty Hunter used to have crit and miss chance. Now he has that weird cooldown thing. And I still don't know if Arc Lightning reveals invisible. Shocks whenever he casts a spell causing a portion of his current health. But where's the part about seeing invisible? Oh, here we go. Provides true sight. And provides true sight. Okay, so it doesn't. It doesn't give vision. And how long does it give true sight for? Doesn't say. Anyway, oh, there he goes with that illusion trick. You see that craziness? Best be using that in games, everybody. I think it's pretty solid. And he obviously goes hard next. I'd make that a satanic, but that's just me. I love satanic. I mean, I shouldn't say obvious. BKB isn't a bad choice there either. He's going for a silly build. I think probably real pros would always get probably some. I don't know. I like to get some kind of lifesteal on him and then get BKB. Unless I'm super farmed, then I go straight for like a Reaver just because I like to show off my farm. You can see my farms drop down a lot. Probably because people are starting to get like hero kills a lot more. I'm not really. Like at this point, I'm just in it to win it, not really out for kills. I think I got 1 kill in the past like 10+ minutes.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
One thing that would really promote these games going faster is if there was more assist gold. That's something that Heroes of North chose to do at some point. It really did. It literally cut like 10 minutes from every game. You know, decide if you want that to be in a game or not, I guess. But I don't know. Some people love the farming aspect. Do you ever just play against like someone like a Spider or something, or one of those heroes, and they just farm all game, and anytime a person comes near them, they run away? I TB back to get my refreshers. This is total goof at this point. There's going to be one cool moment though where I got to just light people up. So it's worth it. Worth it indeed. Bounty Hunter's build is kind of interesting. It's like kind of super newbie build, but it actually kind of works. I might suggest though, instead of the S and Y, you go Desolator. And while I'm losing my voice, so good thing this video is going to end in a minute. Yeah, Desolator plus the Vlads and skip the Radiance. It's pretty solid. I don't know what to think about Battle Fury. I don't think Bounty Hunter's really a Battle Fury hero, but at the same time, oh, and there we go with the melting. Crap. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I did Force Staff into Ultimate, Refresher, Ultimate again into first skill, and just completely melted Phantom Lancer, and the other 2 dudes quickly, or 3 dudes died right after. And they're all in like a ball. And that's pretty much game. GG's. You know what I'll do? Nah, it's alright, doesn't matter. Oh, here we go, watch this. Look at that guy just get swarmed. Yeah, and that's game. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, found something informative in what I said. I'll do more of these, of course, eventually. I really do play too much Dota 2. Peace, everyone, out.